Okay, today we're going to talk about slope-intercept form from word problems. Okay, today's 10/14. So what are we talking about word problems? We're talking about real life situations that we might run into and having to deal with linear equations. So what's my equation? We have y equals mx plus b. We know that m is equal to slope, or the rate of change, which is the same thing. Okay, b I'll have in red, and that equals to the y-intercept. And what that really entails is the starting point of this equation in a graph. So let's start off with an example. Okay, in order to join a dancing club there is a $30 startup fee. And a rate of $4 per month. So let's break this down. My slope is going to be $4, and my x in this case is going to be months, so it's going to be 4x. My starting point, or my y-intercept, is going to be what? $30. So how are we going to write this out? It's going to be y equals 4x plus 30. So if we saw this in a graph, we would see something like okay, that's my graph. My 30 would be right here, so the line would start at 30. This is my y-intercept, right? And then my slope would be 4/1. Let's try another one. Visiting Dallas, you will need to rent an Uber to get to your hotel. The Uber charges $3 initial fee and a rate of $2 per mile. Now let's look at this. So my initial fee is $3. We know that that is my starting point, my y-intercept. So that's going to be my what? My B. So my $2 per mile, that is my M, $2, and then my mile is going to be my X, $2 per mile. We can go 20 miles, we can go 15 miles. That's where that number jumps in. So let's try the equation. Y equals 2x plus 3. So in this word problem, we saw the word rate of $2 per mile. Remember that remember that silly video I made you guys watch? This is what the rate is, or the rate of change. Per means for every mile, they charge you $2. So that's what that per means. That should be an indicator that that is your slope. All right, hopefully we're getting the hang of it. Let's try another one. The cost of a school banquet is $95 to get in and $15 for each person attending. What is my equation? So in this case, we know that it's y equals mx plus b, right? So what is my slope or my rate of change? I see $15 for each person. Okay, we don't see the letter per, but this per right here, this is for each is the same thing as per person. It's just worded differently. So $15 for each person, that would be my $15, and person would be my X. And we can't get in the banquet without first paying $95. So that this is my initial fee to get in, or my starting point to get in. So my equation is y equals 15x plus 95. All right, I'm going to try one more and see if we can work on our own from here. So Kevin is designing a calendar. As a fundraiser fundraising project for math class. The cost of printing is $500 down payment plus a $2 for each calendar. So Kevin is designing a calendar as a fundraising project for math class. The cost of printing is $500 down payment plus a $2 for each calendar. So whenever you see a word problem like this, you have to read it. I would really read it twice. And then you really try to understand what's going on. Okay, the initial, in order to print these calendars, you need to pay $500 up front or $500 down payment. So that is my starting point. For my B. So my $2 for each calendar, in this case, X will be my calendar. So my slope will be 2x. So once you got these two down, you know your equation is going to be y equals 2x plus 500. So it's all about finding your starting point and your rate of change, and there you have your equation. Okay, now you have the assignment. Try to work this out.